This is Enough Said Sports.
Hey guys, I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports as we come to you with another college football preview and prediction. Really excited about opening week here in college football. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch us here. Want to talk to you about Patreon, guys. Those of you who have not joined Patreon and become a true fan of Enough Said Sports, please check us out. It's down in the description box there. It's going to give you some more picks. As you can probably already tell, you're missing some of the bigger games over here on YouTube. And I've got quite a few more videos over there on Patreon with previews and predictions there to allow you to get the age your bank account needs. So check us out over there. Also, guys, rocking the merch. They sure are a nice shirt for our parlay of the day. In honor of that saying, I got the Enough Said Sports there on the sleeve. For those of you who have already purchased, thank you so much. For those of you who haven't, please click the link down below. Check our store out. We got some cool things in there. And finally, we have a partnership now with BetUS, unbelievable sportsbook, America's favorite sportsbook. Super easy payouts, super easy deposits, no headaches, outstanding. Definitely go down there, click the link, use our special promo code ESS125 and take advantage of this college football and NFL season. So with all that being said, guys, the matchup we have here, we have the Penn State Nittany Lions versus the Wisconsin Badgers, September 4th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox. The Wisconsin Badgers are favored by 4.5, and the total in this game is 51. We'll start with Penn State. Penn State's head coach James Franklin back for his 8th season. Last year was obviously not a great year for him, 4-5. Quarterback Sean Clifford will be returning. 60% completion percentage for a career so far, 8.2 yards per attempt. He started for 2 solid seasons, 41 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. On the offensive line, they have 1 sophomore, 2 juniors, and 1 senior. They have one offensive lineman that's going to be an early round draft pick in the NFL, Rasheed Walker, the left tackle, very, very good player. On defense, they have 2 first-round projected picks. It's going to be Tyreek Castro-Fields playing cornerback, and then Jaquan Brisker playing strong safety. They play a traditional style of a 4-3 defense. On the other side, Paul Christ back for his 7th season for Wisconsin. 4-3 last year. They struggled a lot with COVID and a lot of issues with losing quarterbacks as a result of it. They had the first-year starter, Graham Mertz. He did play quite a bit last year due to COVID protocols, knocking out the first 2 guys. 7.3 yards per attempt, 61% completion percentage for a career, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. But again, it was somewhat limited due to everything that was going on around him. He wasn't supposed to be the starter in the beginning, so he ended up playing more than he probably would have. Up front, they're very solid. The Wisconsin Badgers have 4 seniors up front. They do have a freshman right guard up front. But other than that, they're all seniors across the board. They have a first-round projected pick in Logan Bruss at right tackle up front. And they also have Jake Ferguson, who is a first-round projected pick as well at the tight end position. On defense, they have 2 early-round players, Jake Sanborn at the inside linebacker position and Scott Nelson at the strong safety position. So this matchup is littered, obviously, with NFL talent. They do run a 3-4 defense also on Wisconsin, for the record. This matchup is littered with NFL talent. These are 2 very, very, very evenly matched football teams, in my opinion. Looking at them on film, looking at their quarterback position, I think Penn State's got the slight edge there, obviously. But I do think Wisconsin's going to be able to find some success running the football. And I think both of these teams are going to be run heavy. I think Wisconsin's, obviously, that's what they're known for. They're going to be even more run heavy probably than Penn State. But I expect a low-scoring defensive slugfest between these two teams. Both very, very talented on the defensive side. Both have very good lines. Wisconsin is O-line U They are unbelievable up front. They always are. So with that being said, guys, I think 4.5 is too much for Wisconsin there. Being the style of team that they are, they don't usually do very well covering, any kind of spread at all, just because they run the ball so much with so much regularity that there's just very little opportunities for big plays, and especially when they're going up against another team that's got a solid defense like what Penn State has. I think it's going to be really hard for them to cover this 4.5 points, being the ball control offense that they are. I think this is going to be a closer game, very close contest. With all that being said, I like Penn State to cover the 4.5 points. As far as who's going to win the game, I'd give the slight edge to the Wisconsin Badgers because of the running game that they have, and I think that's going to be a factor. But with that being said, that's not one of my picks. I'm taking Penn State plus 4.5, and I'll stick with the under 51. I think there's going to be a combination of these two defenses dominating the game, and being early season, unders tend to carry the day more times than not, just simply because the offenses just haven't had an opportunity to get out there and get the reps that they need in order to be able to find the success that they're going to find later on in the season. So I like the under. I like plus 4.5 with Penn State. Thanks as always, guys. Really appreciate the support. Please check us out in the comments. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys. I always enjoy that. And you guys have a great and wonderful week. It's going to be so exciting leading up to this college football season. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon, and have a great and wonderful day. Take care.